So this message is a message of soul homecoming and being shown threads of the soul that are being brought together, woven together, and it's creating this feeling. It creates this feeling of stillness in the nervous system. When the soul comes into the body on this deeper level, it's like maybe previously there are all these different fragments of the self, of the soul, but they're coming together now. And with that, it brings this stabilization of the nervous system. It brings this inner peace and this sense of safety and comfort, like, I'm home. And what this is it's like the light, the higher light of your soul that is connected to this overall body of light we can call the body of the true living Christ, which is the light of original creation. That is actually love. This is what love actually is. It's this feeling and this experience of wholeness. So when we start to embody more of our higher light, more of our soul light, we begin to reconnect that feeling of wholeness, and it stabilizes the nervous system because it's our most natural state. And so there's a deep relaxation, like a settling in. And if you're new to this channel, I invite you to embark on this journey of what I call is claiming the Christed identity. And I figured out that every struggle I had, every challenge I had, every trigger that arose, every kind of negative experience or negative thought I experienced, the solution, it's like the master key. The master key solution was always to pray for God's validation, for God to show me, or for my perception to open and expand, and to start to see myself through the lens of God. And I realized when I started to do that, and I started to pray that, and I continue to pray that, it's a prayer that's just continual, because there's always more perspectives, there's always higher perspectives that we can claim. The light of truth, it is just a law, a principle of creation, of light. That light is always interacting with us. It's always communicating and communion with us. And when we invite that light in, so when we are asking for God's validation, when we're basically inviting the light of truth into our hearts, into our minds, and it will always respond. And so, yeah, on this channel, we're on this journey together to receive God's validation, what we can call God's validation, which is really perceiving things with more an expanded lens. And with this, we claim the Christed identity. And part of this Christed identity, this experience, is all of these soul threads coming together. And I feel like so many people that this message is going to speak to are already experiencing this. But it's such a beautiful, gracious, continual experience that you get to really feel what the word embodiment is. Embodiment cannot really be understood on just a mental level. It's felt, it's experienced. And so with every new awareness, and as our hearts and minds open more, and more of the light of our soul can come in, stabilizing the nervous system, creating this deep feeling of peace and comfort, like, I'm finally home, because we're feeling more of the presence of God. That is the presence and the connection of wholeness, that we're feeling in our bodies. And you know, it's such a paradox because it's profound and yet it's so natural that it doesn't feel like this big dramatic moment, although of course there are many epiphanies. But it's just in those moments of stillness, in those moments of silence, where you can feel more of that feeling of home, and you realize that it's coming from within you. The feeling of home, it's like you're finally feeling at home within yourself more than ever before. And that feeling is just going to continue and continue and continue. And this is the return of the true light. This is what the second coming of the true Christ is. This light that is moving through each and every one of us, and we're grounding and anchoring this body of light into this planet, into this world. So it's very multidimensional, but it's actually incredibly grounding, the experience of embodiment. That is this true spiritual experience, right? This literally like spirit, the soul anchoring into the body. It doesn't come from spiritual seeking or searching. What I've learned is it comes through this prayer, the response to this prayer, when we pray to receive God's validation, when we pray to claim our Christed identity. This is the experience. And yes, of course, we're gonna have to move through discomfort, and we're gonna have to let go of certain mindsets. But this prayer, what's so beautiful about this prayer is we're constantly praying to receive the higher perspective. And so as soon as we receive the higher perspective, the discomfort goes anyway. And we're opened up to this higher awareness that actually is more of our truth, where we belong more. And so yeah, this prayer, it really is a master key. And I basically pray it every day, and it's just incredible because this living light that's alive, right? It's always interacting with us, and it's waiting for us to invite it in this way, and it takes us on this journey of our Christ identity. So I'm going to leave that message here. There's many more messages coming through, but yeah, for now I'm going to leave that one here.